guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be installing Postal. Postal is a tool similar to SendGrid, but it's an open source software or open source tool that we can use in our local deployments to send emails, webhooks, different kind of things for sending out transactional emails. And we're going to get started with this guide that Linode gives us. We will use this guide, how to install Postal. So first things is they ask to configure DNS. I will configure the DNS in a bit. But the first thing is we're going to install Docker into our server. So I already launched the server right now. And we will start adding all the Docker instances. Let me just give me a second. All right. So now we're set up as root. And what we're going to do is we're going to start installing these items for Docker. Okay, so now we'll install this. All right. Docker engine. And then we'll start the Hello World Docker. That should get us done with Docker installation. Right. Okay. Looks good. All right. So now let's start installing the Postal dependencies. And we're going to clone. So here we have to install, we have to install MariaDB. All right, so okay. All right, so I'm gonna pull this so I can set up my password. Okay, so after we install the database, right, it's asking us to so now we have to install RabbitMQ. So just change the password. So we're just going to change that password here. That's what it's telling us. So you just change the secure password, use your password, and then that should be it. Then it's asking us to create a URL, sudo postal bootstrap. All right. Did we miss? This should have created the postal. I think this URL is wrong. Let's see. It did not install the postal prerequisite, so this is probably the right one. Let me reinstall it. All right, that looks good. All right. So that creates the config YML, right? It creates, once you run this, it creates the postal YML. So it creates these files after you run this one. So we're gonna modify this. We need to modify the main DB, message DB, and then the passwords, right, for all these. So we're gonna go, yeah, there we go. So this has message and DB, and this does not have a RabbitMQ. So we're gonna add this RabbitMQ, which we do not have. Okay, and then we need to make sure that we have our password. So I'll add my passwords and restart the server. All right, so now we have that. After we add those, we have the initialize. And after that, we have the make user, which asks us for our username, email, and password. And we have start and status. Okay. Okay, let's make a user. Okay. I will create my settings. Okay, so it says the user's created successfully. Oh, so now that we have the user created, we're gonna start it. Says it started. Let's see the status. It seems to be running. So now we need to check. Let's see our Docker PS. All right, so I'm gonna restart the Caddy. Give me a second. I'm gonna try to remove this image and then rerun it. right, I'm gonna stop that Caddy, remove that Caddy image. Okay. All right, let's recreate it. This should issue that SSL that we need. There we go. So now we should be up and running. Let me try incognito. So we're having issues. So now we are in, and then we have a user that I already created, and that should be it to getting started. If you guys have any questions, just leave your questions in the comments, and I can help you guys out. This was the first time installing it, so it took some time, but as long as you follow this guide at Linode, and then that last error that you guys saw was on the what was it? It was on the prerequisite. Linode has it outdated here for the cloning of the installation. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, just leave a comment on the video and I can help you guys out.